Hey guys, welcome to one of our last wine and chats before So Magical Expo 2021. Anybody else freaking out? Not me at all. I'm telling you guys, we need a shirt that has like a sewing machine on fire versus a dumpster like we did in 2021 or 2020. There you go. Let's see, who do we have on? Hi, Terry Jo, welcome. You're taking Michelle's place of being the first to comment. I know some people's are working today. Welcome. Okay, so in typical wine and chat fashion, let me know, what are y'all drinking on tonight? I actually have my water jug tonight because I didn't finish it before Expo wine and chat tonight, and I have to catch up and drink my second jug of water. And then I can see our vendors at the bottom that you guys can't see them yet, but they're like holding up their little, I think they're juice boxes. I can't tell, but we'll see what they are when they come on. So I'm so excited and that we're getting so close. We have this week and then next week's wine and chat, and then we'll officially be at So Magical. We'll be at Gaylord. And so we're going to do a fun vendor spotlight tonight with two companies. They're very special peoples. You guys are going to love them. And then we are also going to answer as many questions tonight as we can. So if you're newer or just bought a ticket or whatever it is, we will answer your questions. So make sure you stay on after Vendor Spotlight, where we talk to two of our vendors and get to know them better and see what they're going to offer us at So Magical this year. And then we're going to have like a free-for-all. I'll have like a couple announcements, but you can ask questions at any time. So even during Vendor Spotlight, if you have a question for the vendors, make sure you ask it. They're lots of fun, and I'm sure they're nice, and they won't be mad at you for asking questions. I promise. Okay, so let's see. Who else do we have on? Suzanne says, not freaking out, but totally excited. Okay, good. I'm glad you're not freaking out, Suzanne. And let's see, we got Dan. I'm freaking out. Well, good. I'm not the only one then. And then Suzanne says she's still drinking water too. Good. I'm not the only one in the water club today. Let's see. Oh, Terry Jo says she's filling in for Michelle until she gets home from work. That's very sweet of you to be her substitute hype girl. Let's see. Oh, Ray's on. Of course, Ray made it for the Evil Twin vendor spotlight moment tonight. So glad you're here. Ooh, very special. Special. Yes, they are. I want to know who wrote this. Okay, by the way, if I can't see your name and it says Facebook user, where you're watching this on Facebook, there's a link that says streamyard.com/Facebook. If you click that, it'll give me permission to see your name. If you don't want to, not a big deal. You can always write your name at the end of your statement, and I'll know who this is. It's just funny how our little streaming service works, because we stream on Facebook group, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel. So that's why you see a couple people with their little picture has their little YouTube symbol on it. Ooh, we got Jinx. Oh, there's two people that said special. Belinda says, hello at dinner, so we'll come back when done. Okay, Belinda, you make sure you come back and hang out with us some more. Let's see. Did they get the appropriate release paperwork from their parole officers? Oh, great. The twins brought in some fun people. This is going to be a fun one tonight, y'all. Let's see. I'm freaking out. So much to do. Yes. Oh, I put on our Instagram stories. You can also see it on our Facebook page stories. But I put in there, what are you guys doing to prepare? Because I know I can't be the only one getting all the stuffs prepared. And I've heard a lot of you guys commenting. So go on there and type in a little thing, and then I'll repost you. And it's just fun. It's like a new thing I'm learning how to do on the social medias. Let's see. The entirely too sassy comments have to be either me, Ricky, or Ray. Oh, Ricky's on too. Oh, no, this can't be good. Ricky and Ray. Oh, wait. Hey, Ray is the Facebook user. I can't get that to work, so I'll keep writing my name. Okay. Hey, Ray. Let's see. So much work to do, so little time. And then Ray also said, oh, shoot, Ricky isn't shown here either. Okay, so we know the hidden people are Ricky and Ray, just by the way. Okay, so we got a ton of people on tonight, and I'm very excited. So we're going to go ahead and hop right into Vendor Spotlight, and then you guys stay on afterwards so we can answer all the questions. But we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to intro my cool new peeps here. So we've got Adrian and Shayna from Bows and Clothes and Glitterbug Fairy. Gosh, I can't. Hi, guys. What are you guys drinking? Oh, see, it did look like
I'm muted.
You're muted?
I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Turn your volume up. There's a difference between volume and mute, you dingleberry.
Hit the mute
button.
I know he's saying something stupid.
But I'm saying hit the button.
Somebody type in
button.
the hit or unmute button.
You know the little volume button on your computer goes zoop.
But I could hear her. She broke it. But I could hear you before, Kayla.
Wait, I don't know what you're making.
That's not even a real drink, Aid. Mine always has alcohol. Obviously, I need more. Can I hear you? I think you can hear me.
I hear you, Muff.
Well, she can obviously hear me. It's Kayla can hear me. But I can't hear you guys at all. Having issues.
Your volume
that's my link. And that is your link. Oh, you sign up.
No.
Okay. Oh, wait, but can I put this back on? Hold on. Oh, I'm totally going to get this.
So why?
Because I could hear you before, but then when you put me on the 2, I can't.
I don't think I can.
Gosh.
Can you hear me, Kayla?
Yes. Loud and clear.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Aid, tell us, what are you drinking on tonight?
I have a cherry frost icy slushy.
Okay.
It's non-alcoholic, but you know what?
It looks very yummy. Better than my water.
It is, except it's so frozen that like I can't get hardly any out.
That's okay. You got a beverage. That's what counts.
So I don't know. It's really yummy, but you can only get a teeny bit because it's not melted. But
all right.
Does it work?
Can you hear us now?
I don't have a very
Mine
good
is
connection here.
Oh, Enter Studio. Yeah. You're backstage.
Okay. Can you hear us now, Shayna?
I don't know. Oh, well, I can hear on this one.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, now there's 2 Shanna pictures. That's what
Can
the
you
world
hear us
needs.
now, Shayna?
Oh! See, the only thing better than one Shanna is 2 Shannas.
No.
Yes.
That is incorrect.
No, I truly believe 2 Shannas.
We understand you believe that. The rest of the world does not believe that.
No, I believe that. I believe that. I knew
Moth, you're wrong.
I am totally right.
Okay,
thank you.
We're gonna go ahead and get started. You guys are cracking me up. Okay, so go ahead. One of you guys start. Tell us what is your company name and what do you do? Because you own.
So
there's
I
2
make
companies.
embroidery designs.
So I'm Glitterbug Fairy.
Shush! My turn.
I get to go first. I am always first. Twin one. Me. Ha! I win. So I am Glitterbug Fairy. I have vinyl and a rotten twin that makes funny faces that you should totally ignore. I started off 6 years ago and started off with just glitter vinyl and then kind of moved into other things. Finally got a printer and started printing my own vinyl and pretty much I sell vinyl. There we go. I sell vinyl.
Anybody else seeing this Shayna freeze? The other one's not freezing. Hold on, let me see if I can get this.
Yeah, mine has a terrible internet connection.
Hold on. I'm gonna try something here, Shayna. We don't want 2 of you.
No.
Frankie, stop. Frankie, stop. What was that?
What is that squeaking?
It's because we had 2 of her.
Wow.
Oh. Well, I turned one off. Does that work better?
Good job.
That one works better. There we go. We figured you out. Okay, you're Glitterbug Fairy.
Yes.
And you do the vinyls.
Yes.
And all the cool things.
Boring.
Okay, Adrian.
Yeah, I have the fun stuff because I get to make like cute little things. Wait, where's my camera? This way. Yeah, it's opposite. So it's really hard to tell the lineup with the camera. But I make all the embroidery designs. So you get all the fun little stuff. Except I had to move my computer because my internet doesn't work. But you get all the fun little designs from me.
Cute.
So she has
you can use Shayna's vinyl to make your cute little things, right?
Yes. And you can bribe her kids with gummy bears to get free vinyl all the time. So I have seriously mountains and mountains and mountains of vinyl everywhere because you can take it from the kids. You just have to give them either hot Cheetos or gummy worms and you get all sorts of stuff. So I get I know, look at this. It's little Belle. Isn't she cute?
Cute.
I know. So I get to make all the fun stuff. without actually taking the supplies, you know, or paying for supplies because I get to steal them. I mean, the kids donate them. So at my thing, hey, no money, funny faces. You get to make all these cute little things. This is one of the purses that we're bringing. And we're going to get to do all the stuff. I should be wearing ears, huh?
You should be.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah, so
I don't have any ears.
Fail.
wow, loser. That's sad.
Oh no, my phone.
I have ears.
What?
In fact, you know what? I'll wear 2 ears just to be extra cool.
Ricky says she's already officially requesting a booth in a different building if possible.
Ricky, we're partners. What do you mean? Our booths are attached.
Yeah, you guys are literally like all in the same corner. So
Yep.
you guys crack me up. We met at a different event, and I think it was like love at first sight. I had to have you guys.
Yep.
You fit perfectly with the STFA and the Emporium Threads group, and like everybody's just so fun and friendly, and I'm so happy you guys are all coming and hanging out with us. Okay,
I'm
let's
trying
see.
to get closer to my internet connection, but I don't actually know where my internet connection is in my house. So
Just keep scooting around. You'll find it.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna walk to the other room, but I realized I lost my ears. I need ears.
And then Ricky also says that Age stuff is so cute. She does adorable so well. I don't see any comments about you yet, Sheena. Sorry.
Yeah, well, some of us are not very cool in this world.
What kind of crap is that?
Oh wait, Diane says she bought vinyl yesterday, so that's good.
Thank you.
I have ears.
Cute. I love them. And then you made some special ones. It looks like.
Really?
Yeah.
Find me some ears.
I made what?
Dig over there on the table and find me some ears. Are there any over there?
No.
Talking to somebody else.
Yeah, she's talking them off. No, I made special ears for the event. But you know what? I should have found those before the chat started, huh?
Oh, Terry Jo says she loves the vinyl and the embroidered designs, and she can't wait to see what you guys bring to the expo. And we'll get to some info on what you're bringing to the expo here shortly, right?
Yeah, because I have lots of, you know what? I'm trading ears out already.
Okay, let's see. Ray says, oh, look, and now we can see Ray's face. I use tons of Shayna's vinyl for bags. It's the best, and she has the fastest shipping ever. Look, you got a compliment, Shayna.
Thanks, Ray.
Ray to the rescue.
Thanks, Ray.
Oh, and look, I just ordered my ticket. Welcome. Now you get to meet one of our vendors before you even get to come. That's awesome. Let's see. Okay, keep going. Let's see.
Those are not real mouse ears.
Much better.
Oh, take those off. I didn't make those.
Those don't count.
Well, they're better than nothing.
What? No, it's not.
I
That's
wouldn't
worse
mind
than
any. It was
nothing.
short notice.
It looks like they're made for like
She
babies.
did send you the vinyl for the ears you're wearing right now, though, didn't she?
Yeah. See, this is one of the things that we will have at the expo too. Is we have the little magic ears with the little logos on them. I know.
The mouse with the sewing thing. Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, I know.
You got our white dots in the middle too. I love it.
She put the white dots that match all of it. So it's super, super cute when you look at it in person. It's hard over the computer. But
Oh yes.
you did an okay job, I guess. It was mostly my fantastic ear making that, makes it cute, but we'll accept her vinyl.
Oh, it's the vinyl.
Anyway, so yes, these ears will be available and we will hopefully all be wearing them except for my kid because she's got a head like, I don't know, it's like the size of the Great Pumpkin and nothing fits on her head. So she can't even get a headband on it. But the rest of us will be wearing ears.
Awesome. Okay, sorry. I'm
Mine
reading all the comments at the same time because they're flying through the roof. Okay, we have you guys know Laura.
I have no internet.
Laura
We live in the country.
Says hi, Shayna. And then Ricky says she's requesting more alcohol because she has to be near you guys. Let's see.
I can't hear.
Sorry, I just spilled my
You
drink.
can't hear me? Let's see. Jennifer says she's so excited. Her family and them are on their way to Florida, and they're currently in Tennessee. Wow, that's a long drive. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. Okay, we have a question. Whose vinyl and address? Oh, yes. I will put up your web addresses now. So we've got 2 of them. So we'll start with Shayna. I'll be nice. I'll let you first. We've been gloating about you for a minute. Okay, hold on. So
That's the
Shayna,
important part.
this is Shayna's web address. She's the one that has the vinyl. And it's called Glitterbug Fairy. And I'm going to pull up your website real quick in a hot second. If you give me one more second, can you see it now? Yay, we can see it. Okay, so this is Glitterbug Fairy's website, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
I found the right one? Okay, good. And then, so you want to tell us a little bit about your site? Like what do we do here? How do we do this? What's going on?
Sure.
How do you work?
There is the menu on the side that says our different categories. I usually have a sale category that will just have random things. Not very good at changing my sale very often, but I do throw new things on there. I don't know, a couple times a month anyways. The most used category obviously is going to be the prints. And for the prints,
Hi, Maddie.
then there's a bunch of different ones. We have different categories. There is Christmas, Halloween, characters, adult prints. There's all sorts of different ones. And I don't know, I guess that's kind of it. Go through the categories. Everything's in different categories for the vinyl. There's other things that I sell: snap clips, zippers, headbands, a bunch of different random things that you're going to use with embroidery products. I have some pre-printed things that are really easy. I'm not going to bring any to So Magical just because they kind of take explaining. But if you look on the site, then there are printed purses, printed hand sanitizer cases, printed bows. And basically they work with a template that you buy from Bows and Clothes. And they're all pre-printed. So when you stitch them out, it's got the design perfectly centered on the front. And they come out really, really cute. The best thing is that they take minutes, where if you were to actually stitch all of that print, it would take a really, really long time. So you can have a purse that has a printed front with a bunch of, pictures and details and everything, and have it stitched in like 5 minutes. So that was that category you were just in. Oh, you should look at that category. Apparently it's blank. I might want to look at that on my website. Not the best website. Sometimes I have
There's nothing in your mouse ears.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But
So
that's what Adrian's wearing right now is the whole pre-printed ear thing, right?
Yes. Yep. Those are the printed ears. So all you have to do on those is stitch the outline on them, and those ears stitch in, I don't know, what is it, like 2 minutes. So they're definitely really quick. The zipper bags are one of people's favorites. The vinyl that I print on is really easy to turn. So if you like to, flip your bags inside out so that they have like, the nice looking seams, then the printed vinyl is totally great for it. And these already printed ones, I've got a whole bunch of different styles of them. And those ones are ones that people buy just constantly. I can't print those fast enough. So, and then if you go to, I don't know where you are, I can't see your screen very well, but there are printed, like the printed rolls. Because right now you're in like the templates category. There's another category right next to that is for the printed vinyl. And that's going to have, there we go. That's going to have all my different prints in it. And those are all prints that come on a roll. I'm going to have most of these at So Magical. One of the things that we do for these vendor events is we make these packs, and they have 10 sheets in them. It's a little bit of a sale price because if you buy the sheets individually, they're $2.75. But if you buy a pack, it comes with 10 sheets, and they're $25 a pack. Each sheet has 10 different prints in it, and they're all in categories. So like this is my Christmas pack, and it's got 10 different Christmas prints in there. And I'm sure you can't really see them all that well, but they are all just different Christmas prints. So I will have Christmas as one of the categories for the sheets at So Magical. We have a princess pack, and it comes with 10 different of all the different princesses. So here's the Moana inspired. Everything that I do is more of an inspired. I don't like to cross that copyright line. So they're all going to be close. You can recognize that as Cinderella. but it's definitely not a copyrighted kind of thing. So this is the princess pack with all the different princesses in it. I have my Christmas pack is probably my favorite. I love the Christmas prints. These are the more of like the Disney inspired Christmas prints where I have like a regular Christmas pack. This is going to be the Disney inspired Christmas pack. And it's got the mouse heads. These are all mouse cookies. These are the Disney stockings. These are all the princess stockings. Little mouse snacks. More cookies. Just different Disney little things. I don't even know what you call it. I think this one's probably my favorite. And this one, most wonderful time to wear ears. So that's my mouse Christmas pack. I think we have 12 different packs, different categories of packs. So there's going to be quite a variety. We also will have all of them in rolls. You can buy them in the roll. They are $15 and the rolls are 10 by 48 inches.
Oh man, you're ahead of me. You're reading the comments. I'm already getting the questions. What are the measurements of your vinyl sheets?
Oh, there you go, Ray. Yep. If you are not really a printed vinyl person, maybe you just use solids more. We do have a bunch of packs that we'll have for sale. This is our glitter pack. This is one of my favorites just because it comes in so many colors. There's 34 different colors in this glitter pack. This glitter vinyl is for in the hoop projects. It doesn't do well with the satin stitch, although Ray will argue that she uses it with a satin stitch and purses all the time. You can use it, but it's like, you know, you kind of, I don't guarantee it, so I don't recommend it, but it does work. So this will be the glitter pack with 34 different colors. I do have a premium glitter that we're bringing that is good for all of your bag satin stitches. And then I have the ultra glitter that is good for satin stitches. We have the matte pack and yes, Ray, the glow in the dark. Oopsie, I lost my light though. Oh no.
Oh, you're reading the comments before I'm even seeing them. It's very impressive.
You know, I was noticing that my comments seem to pop up like faster than yours do.
Yes,
because I was seeing them while you were still waiting
service.
for
I'm
them.
getting it from all the locations. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so I have glow in the dark vinyl, which is definitely my favorite. This is the green glow in the dark. And I also have these little UV lights, and they're super fun. Sorry, I can't ever find the phone camera. These little lights will write on the glow in the dark, and it stays on there for a little while, and then it'll disappear. So kids love these things because you can write on it, and then it disappears, and then they write on it again. So, yeah, definitely glow in the dark is everybody's favorite. And what I did not have at the other vendor event that came in recently is the glitter glow in the dark. And it's also going to be able to be written on with it, but it's glitter. So, I mean, who doesn't love glitter? So we'll have glow in the dark there. Yes, right. Her sheets are 8 by 10.
Oh, and then we got.
Sorry.
Oh, somebody said they love your fairy lights. Your fairy lights are great as well. You have all the cool little gadgets and gizmos too. And let's see. Oh, Ricky said your printed vinyl is awesome. It's fully woven with the cottony back. It's a dream to stitch on, she says.
Thanks, Ricky.
Let's see. Oh, and then Ray and Ricky are your like fangirls tonight. I do use glitter canvas a lot and love it, and I've always had great results with it. Oh, and then yes, they're saying they love the glow in the dark. We need the glow in the dark.
Yes.
Oh, here you go. Ready? Glow in the dark. Get out. Oh, it's Ricky again. You knew this, Ricky. Okay, let's see. And then I think I got a couple questions in for Aid. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to pop up yours next. So your bows and clothes, which you kind of talked about, and I'm going to switch my screen share, Mabob, to your website so you can talk about yours next. But I think one of the questions was about your ears and what do those packs cost and things like that. Here we go.
So far we have a few different options of them, and they will vary. I'm going to go into my office. My internet is a little sketchy when I get into my office in my house, so I was in the living room, which meant unfortunately you have to listen to Shark Dog. It never ends. So we have ear packs.
Here, I'll
This
zoom
is
you in.
one of them. Oh, can you zoom in? I don't know how it works. And they're going to be in different packs. So like this is one of them that comes in a pack, and your packs will come. I'm digging through my pile. Well, this is one of the zipper packs. I'll show you that. And it comes like this, and there's 4 different zipper purses. This one is the materials to make this. So when you buy the zipper pack that comes with the snack ones, it comes with this one, and it'll have this one in it, and I think it's $22. Oh, and this one is in it, and apparently Maddie has decided to help. Ow, that's an eyeball, kid. Less plastic eating, thank you. So it will come with all the vinyl you'll need. It comes with the 2 pieces for the front and the back. Hand it. All right, Maddie decided to throw that. It comes with the zipper that you're going to need, and it comes with the D-rings in it, the faux, and the applique pieces. And so it's everything that you need to make one of these. And it comes with the 5x7 for the purses, and your mouse ears will come with the headbands, the bow pieces, all of it, so that you can make all of the different mouse ears. And then you can buy your other hardware from Shanna, of course. She'll have all of it. Like this little purse comes with the little, I don't know what the heck that thing is called, whatever that doomy gadget is. But you can buy all of those separate there, just depending on whatever you want. So when you buy a pack, it's $22 for the mouse ears. That comes with 4 sets of mouse ears and all the vinyl and the headbands to be able to make it.
That is awesome. Sorry, I was sitting there reading the comments while you were talking too, and it was just hilarious because we're getting like fangirl people now. They're just like, oh my God, I need these things.
They're super fun. And we also have this other thing. Hey, wake up, machine. I'm going to try to put this little stinker down. You say hi, Maddie?
Hi, baby.
Yeah, this is my Maddie. He is my agreeable one. The other one is Shark Dog.
At least there's one of those.
Yes.
Let's see. While you're doing that, okay, I can't wait to see where their booth is. You guys are hyping people up. They're excited to come to the expo. Oh, Michelle's off work. She's here. She's online. Yay. Ray is impressed that you guys have that little kit idea.
It's fantastic. I'm super excited. My kids have been packing like crazy. All of this stuff, all of these boxes, they're all full of all of our little kits for everything. I don't know if you guys can see all of it, but yeah, we've got here's the love one. It's all in there. Here's the snow globe one. But yeah, they're all cut, and Morgan, of course, has organized it all because my child is fantastic.
That's wonderful.
So one of the things that we're doing is this machine is coming because it's, I don't know, for those of you who don't know, it's an MP4. Like I have the big.
I'm so excited to meet it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I have the big 10 needle. It's not even turned on. 10 needles. I don't know. We don't love it. We love this machine. Like this machine is fabulous. She's fantastic. She doesn't mind what you do to her at all. She stitches through anything, including fingers. So, watch out for those. But if you can see, we are bringing this, and it stitches in 4 minutes. You can pick your vinyl while we're there. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. And you get your mouse ears and your bow, and it stitches in 4 minutes. So you get to pick your vinyl that you want for your mouse ears, pick your vinyl you want for your bows, and then we'll have a little spot to the side where you can pick your headband and have your hot glue and super glue, and you can make your own ears right there. So if you say, I'm going to Disney tomorrow and I have to have ears and I don't have time to go home and make it, 4 minutes is all it's going to take, and then you can put it together at our booth. So we are super excited to be able to do that.
That's so cool. And I mean, it's cool because you're going to have the So Magical ones too. And we have the big backdrop where people take their photos. So how cool would it be for you to get go and make your own special So Magical ears in the booth, and 5 minutes later, go take some really cool photos.
Yeah, it's going to be great. We can do all sorts of things. And I have them in the mouse ear shape or the standard shape. So you will absolutely be able to pick whatever it is that you want to do. I'm going to try to set that down now. Able to pick what you want to do and stitch it out there. And I haven't figured out a price yet. I have to talk more to Shanna about it and see because so far I just take it, and I think everyone else has to pay for it besides me. So logic is going to say it. I'll have to charge for those, but I'm not sure on a price yet. But I'm not even going to guess. Okay, stop looking like that. Do you see that? This is what I have to deal with.
So I wasn't even looking at you.
Maybe. Okay, so let's see. Everybody's loving the pack ideas and saying that they're going to be broke after this. And then Ricky wants to know if you'll make her a pair of ears because she wants to be evil.
Oh, Ricky would need evil ears. Yeah, I have lots of all the villain ears. I have the Maleficent ears. There's tons on my website. I have the Queen of Hearts, Hearts.
Yes.
Yeah, the Alice. I don't know, whoever that is. Sorry. I am so really not a Disney person. I think Mickey Mouse is cute. And other than that, like, I forget who they are.
It's okay. We like Harry Potter too.
Oh, we do have Harry Potter too. We have a bunch of that.
We like all the magical things.
Got it. Okay. Well, there's tons on my website. I don't know exactly what I'm bringing yet. I was going to bring the Save Dobby purse, but Shanna doesn't sell the dark red vinyl anymore, so blame her. I know.
How dare you?
Blame me.
So I have a question real quick. Can we start shopping on Friday? Yes. Vendor hours start on Friday at 9 a.m. So the vendor hall is open 3 straight days. So you have plenty of time to come shop, and there's lunch hours and there's all sorts of fun stuff. Okay, so another question I got, and I think this is for Shayna, is Ray's asking, are you going to have your pre-finished straps or wrist straps? And if so, can you show some?
Yes.
You sell those on your website.
Oh, I do. Hold on a sec.
Here, I'll show him. So she has these.
She's already prepared.
Yeah, I know. That's because I have them on my purses. And your purse, when you buy the design, it will come with the little piece of faux and the little D-ring. So your purses, you can put all these on. And her straps come with the, I don't know what you call it.
Lobster swivel.
Yeah, one of those. Well, 2 of those, I guess, one on each side. And they are adjustable, so you can make it bigger or smaller. They've got holes, and they are totally like adult size. And she has kid size ones, and she has the cute little wristlet ones too, which I don't have any of those.
I love the wristlet ones because we all hate making those dang wristlet straps.
I've never actually made them.
Yeah, exactly, because they're a pain in the rear. Okay, show them. Here, I'll remove Ray's comment.
Sorry.
We can see your face.
Fine. Okay, so wrist straps they come in these little packages. If I can figure out how to get it open, sometimes it's tricky.
Go the other way.
Real leather, finished on both sides, and they have the little snappy thing. Best part of these is they're $250. If you have made wrist straps before, you know how long they take. The pieces aren't cheap, and it's just time consuming and a pain. So to pick one of these up for $250, slap it onto your purse, and they fit on an adult size hand, no problem. These are great. I think I have 10 colors of them, and I probably packed, I don't even know, 300 or 400 of them. Last event we did, I probably sold at least 300 of them. So
we got a lot of bag makers coming.
For So Magical this time.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of bag makers. You're gonna love that.
The other ones that we have are the kid size purse straps. They are 24 inches. They come with the little clippy things on the end. And they're the same.
Real quick, I'm gonna try your other camera. One sec, okay? I'm gonna try your other camera because you're glitching really bad.
Oh.
1 sec. Okay.
Here. See, I don't think the other camera works.
This is the mic.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. Your mic is like resonating. I don't know what the word is, but it's not happy. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Well, I can see you a little bit better now. You're good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, talk fast. So this is one of the kid size purse straps. They are 24 inches. They're super great if you are making like toddler size purses, or if you just yourself like the little one that you can just kind of put it on a purse and just throw your arm through. So these kid size purse straps we have in about 10 different colors, and these ones are $3. And then we have the regular size purse straps. These are 48 inches. They are a little bit adjustable. They have a thing right here where you can make it about 6 inches shorter or longer. So you can adjust it a little bit. It comes with the little tippies on the end. So let's see what's the camera. So all you do is put it onto your D-rings on your purse. And these we have, I think, in like 20 different colors. These will be $3.50. And unfortunately, I already shipped my palette to Florida. And I realized after I shipped it that I forgot to bring the purse strap. So luckily, Aid seems to need a box like, every other day. Wait, she needs this vinyl. She needs this vinyl. So every box I keep sending her is half vinyl and half filled with purse straps so that she can bring them because she's driving. So she can bring my purse straps for me. So depending on how many purse straps I get to Aid in the next couple weeks, I think that I'm going to be filling my suitcase with purse straps. And that's all the purse straps are in Florida. So oopsie, it'll work.
The comments on what your voice sounds like right now is very entertaining. I'm sorry. That's what I'm laughing at. And we're getting robotic munchkin is what you sound like. There's a glitch in the matrix. At least it's entertaining. But I got most of it. So it's $3.50 for a purse strap. And then Aid is going to probably have to bring a bunch of them, or you're going to pack an entire suitcase with them. And you're going to have
it'll be in my box.
It'll be in your box. Them. Got it. Okay, we got somewhere. And I think there was also a question about, I think I can answer this one. Are you bringing your snap kits? And the answer is yes.
Yes, because they're already at my house, so I'm bringing them.
And because you're going to do on the stage a demo with them?
Yes, that's what I heard too, is that we are doing a demo on them. And we have the kits that have the little eyelets, and we have the ones that have the snaps. It's all one thing, and it comes as a whole kit with everything. So we will be having those.
So I can see the frozen Shayna, and then there's the other Shayna, and she is just talking away.
Sorry, that's me.
No, she's just going away. She's still talking. She's trying to show the kit. It's really funny. Maybe we can see her now. Let's see if we get the reverb. Somebody corrected me. Hold on. I see you.
Okay.
Oh, yay. You were.
Shanna is lost in Nebraska.
No,
yeah, I know.
We found you.
Can I chat?
Can you hear us?
Can you
hear me no. No? Kayla, you're shaking your head like I have no idea. See, this is how my life goes. Well, my phone died. So.
Go.
What? I don't think so.
Okay. Well, put her down. Okay, so yeah, she's doing the demo on the cam snaps.
Sorry.
Yes, we are doing the demo on the cam snaps.
And then you're doing a demo as well.
Yeah, I think I'm doing a key fob, but I forgot now what I signed up for. So I'll see.
You are doing, but you're doing an in the hoop demo on the stage to kind of show like how simple and how easy it really is, and like anybody can do it as long as you got
totally.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh my gosh, so you guys are cracking me up. Okay, I'm going to answer a couple quick questions. What time does the expo open on Sunday? On Saturday and Sunday, it opens at 8 a.m. You can go on the website under the schedule section of the website, and you can see when everything opens and closes, and when we have all our hours and meetups and exchanges and exhibits and events and all that fun stuff. So go on the website, go under About, and go to 2021 schedule. You can see all that there. But Sunday, it opens at 8 a.m. Okay, so I had to answer that one real quick. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing any. Okay, go ahead, Aid, and then tell us what are you guys gonna do? You can answer this for both of you, I think. What are you guys gonna do special for your booth? You talked about the make and take kit with the ears. Is there anything else that you wanted to
I know we will have the cam snaps open so that you can practice on them, see how to use it, see how to change. They have got like the little adapter pieces that come apart so you can make them go into the eyelets. And I know some of them have rivets instead of eyelets, so we'll show you how to change the pieces out to be able to do that. You can do it yourself to be able to see how.
Am I back on?
Yes.
You're interrupting.
I don't hear
So you can see how easy it is to be able to do it so that you can make all the different stuff. That will be entertaining also, because lots of people, they look at the cam snaps and there's too many pieces. They don't know where they go. And it took me a while to figure out.
Yeah, but it's so simple. So you guys are going to have it where even if they can't make the stage demo, they can come to the booth and ask the questions and you guys will help them out.
Yep, and they can try them out right there too. So if you decide these are too hard for me to push, you don't waste your money. You know ahead of time, nope, I just need to go ahead and order a press or something different or find a different way to do it, because you don't want stuff that you can't use. So you want to try it out and see if it works for you. I know somebody in my group recently said they had hand surgery and can no longer use their snaps. So yeah. Who knows? If you have something wrong, whatever. And so we are very excited to be able to let people try out the supplies too. And also you can see how it goes through the vinyl, how your vinyl lines up, how to make the holes in it. So there'll be a lot of things that you'll be able to do. And Shanna, will you please stop playing with your camera?
Who knew she would be the trouble child?
I know. That's what I've been saying. So my baby is eating this. So we will also have these really cool things. A friend of ours makes these. They're turned on a lathe. I'm going to call it a brake lathe because my family is obsessed with cars. And you can put it on your neck so you never lose it. And it's a little seam ripper. Wait, where's my camera?
There you go.
A little seam ripper. Yeah. And Maddie is obsessed with it. He keeps stealing them. So we will all have these too. And there will be some of these that our teenage girls are selling at the booth. So they're excited about that. I know. They get to be part of it.
I love when kids have their own little business and learn how to sell things. That makes me happy.
So cute. Yeah. And mine is not a talker like at all. She didn't talk really until she was like 12. And she still rarely talks. And Shanna's children never shut up. Never, ever, ever. They are complete opposites in every possible way.
Never.
So it's really cute to see both of them working together saying, okay, this is what we have. And Morgan pretty much talks only with gesturing, and Mac never stops with her mouth open. It's just always talking. So watching the two of them together is so funny.
That's awesome. I love a family booth too.
Yeah, we're excited.
Okay, so one of the questions was, are you bringing any designs that are 4x4 friendly? Because that is a common question.
Yes, every single thing that I carry that I will be bringing, you can make in a 4x4 hoop. All of the mouse ears you can do in a 4x4 hoop. The purses, they have the option. They come with a kit to make them the 5x7 size. But you can buy vinyl to make the bigger size if you want. Like this one is, thank you, Maddie. The 8x12. I think it's actually 8x11. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's big though. You can fit my baby in it. Thank you, Matt. But they all come in the little size, the 5x7 size for the kit. But you can make them in the 4x4, and they are so cute. They're little coin purse sizes. You know, I'm gonna run and grab one. You stay here, but yeah, I know I have one. Dude, baby feet.
All right, I'm making sure I'm not missing anything. Let's see. What else were we going to talk about, Shayna?
Did you get my snap kits?
Yes, we did talk about them a bunch while you were figuring out your camera.
So this is the 4x4 size, and it's super cute. This is the little cupcake one. It's the perfect little kid size coin purse. You can put all sorts of things in it. It's just little. So everyone can make these on the 4x4 hoop. And my files come, the thumb drives come with with all four sizes. So you get the 4x4, the 5x7, a 6x10, and the 8x11. They're all included on the thumb drive. So if you only have a 4x4, then you can absolutely make the purses. They're just smaller, of course. You can make the mouse ears. We have key fobs that we're making. And Morgan thinks she's making Christmas ornaments. Whether or not we get to that point, I don't know, but she's really sure that we are totally going to be able to make Christmas ornaments. I think she wanted the Star Wars themed ones, like Star Wars mouse, however you say that with Disney.
Ooh, I want that.
I like Chewbacca. He's the only thing I really like.
That's
I don't really care about any of the other characters, but the Chewie, he's my absolute favorite. So I think we're gonna have Christmas ornaments, and those also work in the 4x4 hoop. So everything we have is 4x4 compatible.
That's awesome. I'm just loving on the babies.
My baby.
And then I have the Christmas purse and the Corella purse files already. Like people are already pumped.
Yeah, I have most of them on my website already. Oh, the waffle print is so adorable. The waffle print, it doubles as the Mickey Mouse waffle. It's like the cutest thing ever. And that file will be included. Where is that waffle? Let me move my Maddie around. I lied. I don't know where it is. I have too much. But yeah, the waffle print. Shanna's already been instructed to bring the waffle and the confetti. So the confetti comes in multiple colors. So where's my camera?
There you go.
This is the pink one. She has it in white and blue. And so I've already told her that has to come
Sprinkles, she said.
What?
She said it's sprinkles.
That's what I said. Sprinkles, yeah.
Confetti.
Sprinkles.
Confetti.
You said confetti.
Anyway. Okay. Does it matter? It's the same stuff. The sprinkles comes in blue and white and pink. I use the pink here, but I have actually Maddie is sitting on it. I have the white that's coming in a popsicle mouse here, key fob. That's one of my key fobs I have not cut out yet. But so that one's coming. So yeah, we're using a lot of the sprinkles, not confetti.
So it sounds like you two collab together a lot between like designing the vinyl and then the designing the embroidered designs. It's a very fun way to see how it all kind of melds together, and it really makes for some really interesting, fun designs that everybody can use and make, whether they're making the embroidery or not. Like there's just so many ideas there. I love it.
There is, yeah. And she makes something and like she just called them sprinkles. And I'm like, no, it's confetti. And I said, no. And just like her waffle cone, she made it for an ice cream cone. And I said, oh, it's a Mickey waffle. So you get to see just different of seeing what you can use it for different things to be able to do it.
Shayna, did you want to add anything, even though you're like frozen over here? I see you moving on the other one. Oh, now I can't hear you at all.
I hear a mouth.
Am I
open.
frozen? Oh, I see. I have my mouth wide open on my frozen picture. That's cute.
Yep.
Whoops. No, sorry. Technical difficulties with the phone dying, laptops that don't work, and everything else. So, no, this is super fun at least, even though.
Well, I'm glad y'all came on. Was there anything else that you guys wanted to talk about before we drop you tonight and I answer all the questions?
Yeah, we are good.
Okay, well, I'm very excited to see you guys come. You guys are going to have a very exciting booth, especially being next to all the other rowdy people in the vendor hall.
Yep, and the owl will be there. I'm sure of it.
Oh, wait, so do you have the owl?
No, of course not. But surely somebody's going to bring the owl, whoever has stolen him.
I don't know. I swear I thought I saw him when I went to Alabama. Huh?
What?
Huh?
Shanna. Now she fades out.
Yeah, she doesn't want to admit that she actually has the owl.
Wouldn't surprise me.
No, he's coming home with me.
He's coming home with me. He likes my house. My kids eat bacon.
I swore I thought I saw him in Alabama last week, but it wasn't him. He didn't have the right colors. And then, I mean, did you see the post I tagged when we went to Disney this past weekend to stuff all the bags?
I saw that.
It turns out it was a porg, not an owl. So we were wrong there too. But we've been looking out for him. So hopefully he turns up at So Magical.
I'm bringing my leash just in case he comes there because I'm positive he's got to be there. And
somebody said you better bring the gummy worms for the owl.
I know, we're gonna lure him in.
Okay, yeah. So you guys take gummy worm donations, right?
Absolutely. He has his own little box. So last time he got 3 bags of gummy worms. He was so happy. I know, isn't it fantastic?
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we are too.
Okay, well, I'm gonna drop you guys down,
Alrighty.
but you guys can hang out if you want and still listen. Or we will see you in only less than 2 weeks. Don't freak
No
out.
kidding. It's coming fast.
Okay, well,
Okay.
you guys have a great weekend. Bye.
All right, bye guys. Say bye, Maddie.
Bye.
Okay, all my other so magical people, stay on. I am here to answer your questions. Ask them away. I have a couple announcements I'm going to make here and there. But if you're new, you just bought a ticket, or you came last year, but you want to know something, or you're trying to get your class kits done or whatever, ask away. This is a comfy, family friendly zone. I don't know what I'm saying now, but I don't have my script anymore. So ask your questions is I guess what I'm saying. And everybody's saying they're happy that Hetty. Okay, so if you guys don't know, there's a backstory on the owl. There is a stuffed pet owl, like a little adorable toy, a stuffy, as Luke would call it, that they had at a previous event, and the owl went missing, and they believe somebody hijacked Hetty the owl. And he's been making appearances all over the US. It looks like he went on a road trip, and there's a there's an inkling idea that he might show up at So Magical. So keep an eye out, because I think we have a ribbon available to anybody that can spot the stuffies. We have 2. If you can find Hetty, or you can find Sir Bobbins. Sir Bobbins is the So Magical teddy bear that one of our amazing guests, Michelle, has made. And he will be hidden around So Magical as well. So if you can find him and you find Hetty, we've got a special ribbon. It's so cute. It says "It's so fluffy" on it. If you can tell me the reference to, I'm very proud of you. Okay, let's see. Yes, ask the questions. I will answer them. Let's go. Okay, when do we pick up VIP bags? So regardless of what ticket you have, you will come to check-in. So there's multiple check-in options. The first one is early check-in, which is Thursday night. This you can also find on the website under the schedule section. And it's also in the events tab of both the page and the group on Facebook, where you can tag yourself. You can go to it's a sports bar and grill inside of Gaylord Palms called Wreckers, where we have like a back room in the area. We have a room in the back of the restaurant where we are allowed to chill and hang out for a few hours, and you can come and check in there. And it's like a fun way to just hang out and say hey to people. If you want to run in real quick and get your bag, you can also do that. But you come in, we check you in, we give you your badge, which we're busy working on badges over here. The badges are big this year, guys. I'm so excited for you guys to get these. You get your badge and your lanyard, and you get the appropriate bag to your ticket. So there's a special VIP bag. There is a all weekend or 1 day pass ticket based bag, and then there's the no class pass bags, which are tiny little goodie bags. But you guys, even if you just come for the day to go shopping, you can come and get. I hope I'm not freezing. I see it freezing on my side. You can come and pick up your bag as well. So you can do early check-in on Thursday, or you can come anytime during the day that you want. So Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Preferably you come in the morning, especially if you have a ticket-based class. Come in the morning, but we usually keep the check-in open throughout the day. Somebody's usually sitting up there. And you can come and check in then, and you get your bag, and you get your lanyard, and you get your badge or your wristband if you're a no class pass person at check-in. So that's where you get those. If you're VIP, you also pick up your special VIP shirt in the check-in area. I think that covers all of it. But again, if you're no class pass, so you're only coming for the day, so it's $5 online or $8 at the door just to come shop or do an exhibit. So you can go to the fashion show that day. You can go to the D-Stash Bash. You can go and participate in the raffle. You can shop the vendor halls. You can do any of that for that one ticket, but you only get a wristband. You don't get a badge and lanyard, and you get a little goodie bag. And then if you have a class-based ticket, the 1 day class, the all weekend, or the VIP, you get all the fun goodies. And yes, Michelle is very right. If this clicks for me, the bags are awesome. I am so amazed and impressed by all the goodies that our sponsors sent this year. There's even sponsored items in there for people who couldn't make it as vendors this year. So you guys are getting some amazing companies, and majority of them are all small businesses who it's just a great way to give back to the community, but they have some really cool products, and I'm so excited for you guys to see everything in there. What are the vendor hall hours on the various days? If you go look on the website as well, actually, since I keep referencing the website, I'm going to go ahead and pull it up, and I'm going to show you guys as well and show you guys where to look so you can see it. Let it share. And all these hours will also be in the programs. So you can also go on the, when you come to check in, you can pick up a program and you can see, okay, you guys can see it now. You can see in there the hours. But if you go onto the somagicalexpo.com and you go to the about section, there's a 2021 schedule. This website has a lot of information. If you just go here and you just look around for a little bit, you'll find a lot of information. Go on here, and then you can see on Thursday we have the early check-in. On Friday, it'll tell you vendor hall and exhibits open at 9 a.m. on Friday. They close at 6 p.m. You can also see that there's the different meetups here. You can click these buttons, click here for details. It'll take you to Facebook where you can see the actual event, the exchange, the meetup, the swap, whatever it is. Like there's a zipper swap here. Some of these need to get a slight time update. There's a couple of them that we tweak the times just a little bit. But you can go on here and see the vendor hall hours have not changed. On Friday, it's 9 to 6. On Saturday, it's 8 to 6. And then Sunday, it is 8 until 6. But in reality, it's like 5 o'clock just because we start our raffle around 5 to 5:30, depending on when the class is and all that fun stuff. So you can go on there, and then we just got to get a couple things tweaked. But the vendor halls open all day. Best time to go shop is obviously during lunch. But if you're not taking classes, come anytime. Come during the class hours, and you'll get like a quieter vendor hall, less people. So that's always good. Lynette, there are currently 20 vendors in the vendor hall. A lot of them have double and triple booths. I think I have somebody with a quadruple booth this year. And they are all varieties of sewing and crafting. And you've got custom fabric, hardware, bag hardware, embroidery designers, vinyl. We have 2 sewing machine dealers this year, cutting mats, specialty made rulers, more custom fabric, vinyls. We have somebody that is doing heat transfer vinyls and like sticky vinyl, like Cricut silhouette vinyl. We have a Cricut dealer this year. I think that, but you can go on the website as well, and you can see under the about, there's a vendors, and you can scroll and see who all the vendors are. We're only missing one who I'm going to announce tonight. And then you can also see a lot of our sponsors. We got a ton more in the past week, so I have to add all those to the website as well. We've got a lot of work to do, guys, in 2 weeks. But yes, we don't have, the hundreds of vendors that some of the other shows. We make up for it in getting very specialty vendors that we hand select for you and make sure that we only get like the best. And we've got some really good ones this year. Let's see. I'm taking the Vizzy bag class. Can I buy metal connectors at the show? It depends on what metal connectors you're talking about. I'm trying to think which ones are on the Vizzy. I know we have 2 basic hardware suppliers. Like they have the swivel, like the D-rings, swivel clips, rivets, all that fun stuff. It depends on which ones you're looking for specifically. I know that Mormino has all the sizes you need for the Vizzy bag, but I also know Emporium Threads has some amazing hardware as well. So I would definitely check both of those booths. They're both in the Orange Blossom Ballroom area, that hall. The maps where everything's laid out will also be released in the next week or so. So keep an eye out for that. But I would say you should be able to find what you need at the vendor hall. But also you can message me and I will let you know, let me know exactly what you're looking for. And I can tell you if I think one of the vendors might have it. Okay. Ooh, we're getting all the questions. I'm loving this. Okay, good. Keep them coming. I will get to them. Okay. How do the ribbons work? So we have this really fun thing we're doing this year called the vendor scavenger hunt. So, oh gosh, do I have my badge? Oh no. I had it here. See, this is what happens when I clean my desk, you guys. You all. Here. Okay. This is not what we're doing. But okay, so for instance, this is my MegaCon badge I had, but these ribbons on the bottom, I received this one from somebody that's actually coming to the expo. They give me this one too. It's funny, big cheese. This is a 4-inch size. This is 3-inch size. But we're gonna have these 3-inch size ribbons that actually are sticky. They stick onto your badge, and you can go to every single vendor and get a unique little ribbon. And if you collect all 20 ribbons plus at least one more, you will you can come to a certain area and you can be entered to win a PE 800 embroidery machine, which is valued over $1,000. It's all sponsored by String Theory Fabric Arts, by Ricky. And you can come and like, even if you're coming for the day, you can get entered to win this amazing machine sponsored by STFA. So we're super grateful, and we love this idea they came up with. So, but then it's also fun keepsake. Like, I keep mine. I know people from all sorts of conventions do this, and it's just a really fun way. And the sayings on them are so freaking cute this year. But like I said, so every vendor will have one. You have to collect all the vendor-based ones first to be entered, plus at least one more. But we do have special ones. If you go to a meetup or exchange, there's a ribbon you can get for that. We have like the fun ones, like finding the fluffy stuffies. Luke's gonna have his own ribbon. So if you see my son walking around, he's 7, you'll know who he is, because he'll also have his own special orange staff shirt on. He's giving away his own special dinosaur ribbons. So, but there's a requirement. You have to know a dinosaur. Like, and it has to be a real one. And sometimes he may not take that you say T-Rex. So you guys, you all have to do your research and actually look up some dinosaurs, and he will be impressed if you do that. And he might also have some duckies. We'll see. So yes, so that's the ribbons and how it works. And there's going to be like little checkbox kind of scavenger type map thing we're going to put on the programs as well. So we're going to make it simple so you guys can read the rules and all that fun stuff as well when you get your program. I hope that answers your questions about the ribbons. It's very fun. It's very exciting. It's a different twist. Some people just go to collect them because it's fun, but we're making it an incentive-based thing. Go visit every vendor, go get the ribbons, and enter to win an embroidery machine sponsored by FTFA. So, it's so exciting. Okay. Oh, yes, Michelle, I just saw this. Yeah, Sir Bobbins. I can't wait to see him. Sir Bobbins is big, guys. You know how, like, when you make your first teddy bear, it's like this big? Sir Bobbins is big. It's very cute. Can you explain the ribbons? What does that mean? Okay, well, I hope I explained it now. I'm catching up, guys. You guys said Jinx because you asked it at the same time. Yes, It's So Fluffy is from the Minions. See, again, we're not all about Disney. We like, all the magical things, and to me, Minions are so magical. I love them. Bags are awesome at all levels. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm not freezing. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the sponsors for attendee bag goodies. Very generous for you. Yes, they went above and beyond this year, Lillian. I'm so excited for you guys to see you all. I got to stop saying it incorrectly. I'm so excited for y'all to see everything that was put in there. I think you all are going to love it. It's so good. And for those that have been coming for the past 3, like this will be their 3rd year, like Lillian, I hope you guys see the progress we're making here. Oh, look, I just answered the next question. This is actually our 3rd year. It's 2nd year was in COVID year, so that was fun and it was interesting, but we made it really fun even with the small amount of people we had come. We are expecting, oh gosh, we're topping 250 right now, which is we're growing. It's looking amazing, and we're expecting even higher than that. We always get this surge of ticket sales, like in the past 2 days, we've had a huge surge of no class pass tickets. And it's always the last 2 weeks beforehand and at the door. So really it could range upwards of getting close to 400. And we're very excited for everybody to come and meet all the people. So even if you come just for the day and you just come to shop, try to hit up one of the meetups, try to go to the fashion show or definitely do D-Stash Bash. Somebody asked a question about D-Stash Bash because I have it in my notes to talk about it. And D-Stash Bash, if you've never been before, it's something that we do that we find is unique compared to other shows, and it's a ton of fun. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to finish getting through the questions unless somebody asks me about D-Stash Bash in the meantime. Oh, Ray, who runs Emporium Thread, says she has the 1-inch lobster claws in 6 colors along with other basic bag components to match. Okay, I hope that answers that question. I think that's the size you need. I don't have my Visi pattern in front of me right now to tell you whether that's true or not. But I will say this about Emporium Threads hardware. They are thick and they're heavy and they have such great weight to them and they just feel expensive. You know what I mean? They're not, I'm not saying they're expensive. I'm saying like they just have that quality feel, if you know what I mean. Okay, and Michelle says, for Visi, Mormino is offering SME pickup for online orders the week of the expo. She has all of the pattern suggested sizes. Yes, because I think I bought the entire hardware I needed for my Visi from Mormino. And she does have so if you order online now, you can pick up at the show and she'll make sure to bring it. Oh, look, and Kristen said the same thing. Yes, you're so right. Terry Joe says, yes, long neck won't count as a dinosaur for Luke. We confirmed this with Luke the other night. The ladies asked if long neck was an acceptable answer, and he said, no, long neck is not the proper term. If you can't say what a long neck's real name is, you don't get a ribbon. He's very serious about his dinosaurs, if you can't tell. Do I have to make a purchase to get the ribbons from the vendors? That will be identified clearly in the rules. If that helps answer that question. I have not, I have to work on this with the vendors and our sponsor to make sure that we are following the rules that we're going to have this in the rule book. I don't think we've have it specified whether or not we wanted to have them make a purchase, but it's not just going to be available for you to pick up from the table, if that makes sense. You actually have to go and do an interaction with the vendor. It's not going to be just, I walked around and I just got a ribbon from everybody. This is a scavenger hunt. You got to go search for the thing and find the thing. But yes, I wouldn't expect that you have to get a purchase, but it will be very clear in the rules, in the program. But you do have to interact. I hope that answers that question, right? Let's see. We would say our crowd leans more Disney magical or Harry Potter magical, trying to determine what to make for my exchange projects that people would love. I would say in past years, we were more Disney magical. However, we are adding a lot more Harry Potter magical items. We have at least 2 Harry Potter magical classes this year. I know next year we already have at least 2 more lined up. We do Star Wars, so we've got Jedis. We have, I don't know, we cover all the magical things. So I would say do what makes you happy and share what you feel is more magical and go with it, because I think everybody's going to love it regardless. And a couple of the ribbons have Harry Potter references on it, which I'm very excited about. And I think we're going to try to figure out how to have a sorting ceremony of some sort in the future. Not this year, but in the future. I want a sorting ceremony because I'm going to prove some of y'all are not Gryffindors. Just saying. Coming from the Slytherin, not everybody's a Gryffindor. So excited for my first expo. Thank you for all you have done to put this together. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad we're your first expo. It's going to be a ton of fun. I promise you that. And we try to have something for everybody. If you don't like taking classes, we got the vendors. If you don't like the vendors, we got classes. Okay. And then Michelle raised her hand. She said D-Stash Bash. Yes. So D-Stash Bash, I'll explain this really quick in the best way possible. There's also a video on our YouTube channel that kind of quickly describes it, and I'll try to pop it back onto the group here in the next day or two. But D-Stash Bash, think of it as like a swap meet where you don't have to do the swapping yourself. You can bring all your crafting and sewing items, like literally anything. Bring the glitter, the scrapbook papers, the patterns, the fabric, the thread, the buttons, the sewing machine. I have 3 sewing machines in D-Stash Bash already this year, and we haven't even started. And one of them, like I got 2 are vintagey, and one is not. One's a modern machine. And I have 15 boxes, like totes of nothing but fabric. And then I've got like 5 more with notions and yarn and all sorts of things. And then I got 2 garbage bags. I just have so much stuff in the trailer right now for D-Stash Bash. So what you do, you bring your items to D-Stash Bash. It's got its own room this year. And what you do when you turn it in, the attendee there is going to assign points to whatever you turned in. So let's say you turned in, I don't know, enough items to get 20 points. At that time, then you can take your 20 points and go shop the D-Stash Bash. You can shop what other people have already dropped off, what you already had sitting there. There's custom things, there's zippers. I don't know. There's something for everybody there. It's really amazing. So you can then take your points and shop the D-Stash Bash. However, if you didn't bring anything to D-Stash, or maybe you're flying and just didn't want to like haul a bunch of stuff, no big deal. You can buy your D-Stash points. Every point equals $1. So in theory, you could get like a yard of fabric for $1. And it's just a really fun way for everybody to get rid of stuff they don't want anymore and not have to deal with the D-Stash groups on Facebook, or try to just donate it to people at Goodwill who don't really care about sewing and crafting. And you can put it somewhere where you know somebody will actually love it and use it for an actual project. Or they can hoard it in their house too for a year or 2 and then bring it to D-Stash later. So that's D-Stash Bash in and of itself, but that's its own exhibit. So if you come for one day and get a no class pass ticket, you can go to the D-Stash Bash. You can participate in that, and it's a ton of fun. Yes, I just got like 4 more like giant garbage bags of stuff from people this past week that I have to go sort and organize and put in the trailer for you guys. You all. Okay, I'm waiting for my computer to stop. Okay. Ooh, good question. I think I answered this. Do you have to D-Stash stuff to join it? No, you can buy your points if you see something in there that you want. And there's also always a scrap free pile. And people get points. If you bring me a bag of scraps or whatever scraps you want, I will give you points for it. But then I put it in the free pile. So this doesn't benefit me, by the way, at all. This is just a fun thing for you guys, for you all to do. So you can bring these scraps. I'll give you points that you can go shop with, and then I'll take the scraps and put them in this big free bin. So you don't even have to technically buy anything. You could just go shop the free scrap pile, which is a lot of fun. People find, especially if you're into doing the little key fobs and such that Shayna was showing, or Adrian was showing, scrap fabric works perfect in those projects. It's just, appliquing it. Another great way to get some items that you need maybe for a class or something. Okay. Let's see. Can we get a calendar with extra meetups added in? Yes, I did show this. I think you may not have been on yet, but on the website, if you go to the schedule section of the website, you will see that the meetups are all listed in there. Some of them do need to get a little slight tweak update based off of some recent changes we've made, but nothing's very drastic. It's all about like a 15 to 30 minute alteration here and there to make sure that everything fits perfectly and we have enough time for everybody to get to all the places and not too much of an overlap. So yes, you can go on there, but everything will also be listed in the programs that you can pick up at the expo as well. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yes, keep the comments and questions coming. I will try to answer them all. I'm happy to see all these questions today. Let's see. How about the 24-hour sewing room? How will that work? Yes, we have this year. It's called the So Magical Lounge. Our Patreons came up with a ton of names. and then voted on it, and it's officially called the So Magical Lounge. It's right next to our classrooms, and it's essentially a classroom that's open 24 hours. It will have the electrical outlet cords in there for you to use. You can bring in a sewing machine, a project. You can just go hang out with your friends in there. You can we're going to attempt to have the Saturday night party in there. We'll see how many people show up, and we might have to migrate to maybe one of the bigger classrooms. We're still trying to figure that out. We need to get a better gauge on how many of y'all are coming to the Saturday night onesie party situation, so we know. So by the way, here's my shameless plug. Go on to the events in the group and go look at all the meetups. Please mark, instead of interested, if you actually are going to go, please mark going, so we can get like as close to accurate head count as humanly possible. I know some things change, but it's better to plan for higher than lower, if that makes sense. But the 24-hour sewing room, anybody who has a ticket or a pass can go into there at any time, and you can go do the things. And it's just a fun way that, you know, I know some of y'all are night owls, some of y'all are early birds. So you can bring your machine and you can finish a project. We're also going to have, at certain times, there's going to be a teacher in there who can help you. That's also listed on the schedule as well. And it's just, if you just have a question, or maybe you're, what's a number 5 versus a number 3 zipper, or, you know, I messed this part up. How do I fix it? Something like that. We have an extremely knowledgeable teacher who will be there at certain times who can help you with that. And also, there's going to be people in the room, and you can always just ask them and make new friends. Even though I know a good chunk of us are introverts in here, but that's okay. We can have fun too as introverts. All right. I hope that answers your question. I'm going to try to move my computer. There we go. All right, I'm catching up. Every year it's grown, and classes change, and all are awesome. You leave having learned something. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, that's the goal, is everybody leaves having learned something new. So this is what I say. A lot of, actually, we have a class seat, a seat in almost every class open right now, which I'm impressed by. Some people drop classes because they get like very excited and they book all the classes, and then they're like, oh, maybe I don't want to take a class every hour. So we have more seats available. We didn't open more seats, just people kind of just changed their minds and decided, maybe I want to go shop instead. So go look at the classes. But what I say, and what I've had a couple people tell me, is if you don't think you would be able to do a class, or you are worried that maybe it's not right up your alley, go take it anyway. It's not costing you anything extra. If it's a presentation class, you have the ticket, go do it. And a lot of times the people that go will find something new that they didn't know they liked doing. I've met a lot of people who never thought they would make a bag before, and now they're bag makers instead of clothing makers. And then we have people that buy embroidery machines because they went and just tried the embroidery class. And then we have surgery classes this year, and I know a bunch of y'all are looking or interested in getting a serger, and that's a great way. But you can also check the vendor hall as well. The vendor hall, we have 2 machine dealers, the sewing studio, who has brother and baby lock. And then I'll announce it now because I'm already talking about it, but Martelli, who is based in Pensacola, they go to OSQE, Original Sewing and Quilting Expo, every year. I've talked to them a bunch of times. They're a Janome dealer, but they also have these amazing cutting mats and circular cutting mats and ergonomic rotary cutters. They're coming this year, so they're bringing Janomes. And so you have a lot of options this year on who you can go and buy machines from. And then they have machines set up in their booth, so you can ask them, show me how to use it. What does this do? And see if it's right for you. So just putting that out there. But yay, I'm glad. The classes are always changing. Next year, every year we try to come up with like a new craft or thing that we didn't have before. Like we have woodworking this year. We're looking at potentially getting resin-based classes for next year, or wood turning. And I don't know, all sorts of hat making is on the list for next year too. We're always trying to expand and create new and fun ideas. So just a heads up. Let's see. Try Brachiosaurus instead of long neck. He will take Brachiosaurus. That is an acceptable answer. Yes. Or Brontosaurus, he will take that one too. If anybody can tell me what family they belong to, I bet you he would give you like bonus points somehow. I don't know how, but he will figure it out. Suzanne's giving, it's 1/2 inch and 1.5 inch hardware for Vizzy. Thank you, Suzanne. Oh, you're being quiet over there. Let's see. You guys are like answering each other. Ray's a Slytherin too. Hey. Anybody else already take their sorting quiz 20 times to make sure that they were actually in the house that they thought they were? Let's see. Depending on the exchange, unless it says Harry Potter Disney specific, you can do either. Have fun. Yes, ma'am. I agree. Where did I go? Michelle says 2/3 of the machines are mine. Yes, you're right. No. Yes, you are. You're right. 2 of them are from you. When do we drop off our stuff? I'm assuming you mean for D-Stash Bash. For D-Stash Bash, you can drop your stuff off at any time as long as the room is open, which would be during those vendor and exhibit hall hours. So 9 to 6, 8 to 6 on Saturday and Sunday. And you can drop them off at any time. You may not get your point total right away, especially if a bunch of people came at once, but you can go and shop. And then while you're shopping, they'll do the points. Or you can drop off your items, go take a class, and then by the time you're done, they'll have it tallied. We have a spreadsheet. So if you have points from last year, by the way, they transferred. If you had anything left over, they're built into the spreadsheet already, and they're ready to go. So if you want to know if you had points left over from last year, go ahead and ask the attendant, hey, my name is so-and-so. Can you tell me what my points are right now? Turn in your stuff. They'll add the things. And it's really cool. We got a little system worked out this year. So I'm very excited about that. Define vintage machine. At my age, the 70s sewing machine, which I personally in late 70s can be vintage. That's very true. I believe one of them is from the 70s, and I think the other one is 80s. So that's why I say vintage-ish. It's kind of hard. Like, I don't really know. One of them needs a lot of work and needs a lot of love, but that one is barely any points. And the other one works, and she's beautiful. And it's funny because it's the machine that my grandma had. So I kind of want to keep it, but I won't because I don't have room for any more machines in this house. What happens to your stuff if it doesn't sell on D-Stash Bash? Oh, like if you turn it in. So once you turn it in, it's no longer yours. It's gone. You got your points and that's it. And then whatever is left over at the end of the expo all gets packaged up and goes in my trailer and comes back home and lives here until next year, because we always get new people and you never know what they might want. So I would say a quarter, no, not even, like 1/6 of the items in my trailer right now are probably from last year. I can't even say that. There was so much there, and then we just so much left. But I suggest coming every day too, because people drop things off and pick things up each day, especially if they're one-day people. So definitely come every day. Come back multiple times because there might be something there that you didn't see before. There's a lot. There's a lot there this year. It got its own room. It wasn't the vendor hall last year. It's in its own room this year. Let's see. Bring the scraps, people. I found great scraps. Yes, and I know some people found scraps that they were able to use in their classes. That like one of the classes didn't have a class kit and they had to bring their own stuff. And I think it was you, Lillian, actually didn't have a zipper and somebody else needed fabric. And they went to D-Stash Bash and used their points, got what they needed, and came back. It didn't cost them anything. It's really great. She will save it to put out for next year. Yes, ma'am, I will. Do you need to bring items to swap? If it's for the D-Stash Bash, you don't have to. You can buy your points as well. But I mean, the point is to, go ahead and bring all the things and get rid of them. But if you don't want to, that's fine. If you want to participate in one of the exchanges or swaps, then yes. But you can go look at the rules on those swaps and exchanges on the events tab in the group. I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but I just want to make sure I'm giving everybody all the information. Yes, Ray. Will there be machines that I can rent if I don't want to travel with mine? And how do I do that? Fantastic question. I'm going to actually show you so I don't confuse anybody. I'm trying to share my computer screen. Thank you. So yes, you can rent machines. We have quite a few machines available for you to rent. If you go, yep, you guys can see the screen. If you go onto the website, go all the way to the top and go to the applications tab. There is a machine rental application. This just secures your spot for getting a machine. So you can get a machine and it just asks for your name and your information and then asks, do you want to rent the machine by the day or by the class? So you can rent a machine for the entire day, or it includes like lunchtime, so you can use it in the So Magical Lounge, or you can rent it by the class, and you can pick which class that you want to use it for. And then it saves you money, but it also saves you from having to maybe travel with your machine, or maybe you only have an industrial. So these are all standard sewing machines. They're brothers, they're hardy, and they're basic, and they're super easy to use. But we have quite a few available for everyone to use. Not everyone. I mean, I don't have enough for everybody, but we have quite a few. So if you fill out the application, it allows me to reserve one for you, and then you don't have to pay anything until you come and pick it up at the expo for your class or for the day. And that's how we work that out. And then you're going to just go to the check-in desk and say that this is my name and I would like, I put in to rent a machine. If you don't fill it out in advance and you find last minute you need one, just come by and ask if we have one available still, and we can help you out with that. But yes, we got that quite a bit in the past 2 years of people who didn't want to fly with it or didn't feel like they could take a class because they didn't know if their machine would work for it. Our machines will work for the classes, don't worry. And so we decided to go buy a ton of machines and offer them to rent. So please come rent the machines. You can't go in the 24-hour sewing room that one time there's a class out. Oh yeah, she is right. So the So Magical Lounge, the only time it's not open is we do have one class in there. It was very highly demanded and we had no room. So one of the Visi classes that's actually on Saturday, it's in the morning time. That's the only time you can't go in the 24-hour room. Thank you for that, Michelle. Totally. I didn't forget, but I just forgot to mention it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, this may have been answered, but is most stuff going to be at the D-Stash Bash Friday AM, or will we need to check back frequently? It varies. So the Patreon folks who are in the So Magical Squad tier and higher, so the $10 tier and higher, are able to go in early. So I'm just warning y'all now, is they're going to get first dibs. They get, I think, an hour or two. I got to go double check what time I put in there for them. But they get to go in there early and sneak some stuff and get it. But like we've been saying, people will drop off items each day. So it could change every day. I would say a good chunk of it's there on Friday, but I highly suggest you come back multiple times to kind of see if anything's changed, and maybe there's something there you didn't see before, because there's going to be a lot of stuff. So I hope that answers the question and we answered it a couple times over. Hello, just saying hello. Welcome. Again, at any time, y'all can ask a question. I will answer it. I think I'm getting close to the bottom, so make sure you keep them coming. Okay. OMG, my machine is an old Janome 9000. Yay, Janome dealer. Yes, we have the Janomes. Yes, Suzanne, thank you. Yeah, you guys can remind me if I'm forgetting some things too. I have my veterans on here who are supporting me, and I wouldn't be able to do it without everybody that does help me. So yes, the Quilting Station. Hold on. The Quilting Station that is actually being sponsored by Zan's Creations is going to be a free quilt block. And Suzanne, tell me where I'm saying anything wrong. It's going to be a free quilt block that you can go, and this is in the So Magical Lounge too, by the way. So if you go in there and you want a project to do, maybe you're bored and you didn't take enough classes. I don't know. But you can go and pick up a quilt block for free. The fabric's there and everything. It's going to have instructions and tell you what to do. You can you can pick it up and you can make it in there, and they're all very simple, very easy to do. Excuse me. And then you can donate that quilt at the end, and then they're going to all be compiled for a really fun raffle gift at the raffle table this year. So this is a really fun idea that Suzanne had and is sponsoring it through her company. And the highlight fabric is going to be So Magical fabric. I'm very excited to see a special So Magical quilt that's actually built and created by our guests this year. So definitely check that out. And then here, let me make sure I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm going to skip down some comments real quick. Okay, Suzanne, you'll tell me if I'm saying anything wrong. Oh, yes, Terry Jo, don't give away the long neck family group name. If anybody gets that, like, we'll figure out some bonus points. Oh, let's see. Oh, we got some Harry Potter fans up in here. We got some Ravenclaw. We got the Hufflepuffs. Ravenclaw. Man, there's too many Ravenclaws. Where's all the Slytherins? Okay, Terry just says, I try really hard not to be a Gryffindor, which probably makes me more of a Gryffindor. Of all of us, you are the Gryffindor, though. Betty's here. Hey, Betty. Will there be a map or what vendors are located where? Yes, there will be. That will also be in the program, and then we're going to try to get that released online ahead of time as well. But it will definitely be in the program. The program's going to be beefy this year, y'all. So definitely grab one. And it's also going to have a list of the vendors, where they're located, the schedules, the sponsors, the vendor scavenger hunt ribbon situation and the rules. I can't remember what else we're putting in there, but we're putting as much as we can in these programs. Ray says, I like how Ray's asking these questions. She knows these things too. It's funny. Can you bring the kids? What is there for kids to do? What does the hotel offer for families? Okay, start with one. Yes, you can bring the kids. We do have several children who are coming this year, who are taking classes. If they're under a certain age, they must be on the same machine as a supervised adult that is not a teacher. So parent, guardian, whoever's with them, that's an adult. If they're in the sewing studio classrooms, they have to be at least 14 years old to be on a machine by themselves. In the other classrooms, I think we said 10. I have to double check. But yes, we are family friendly. They can come to the vendor hall. We do have kid-based tickets that are a little bit cheaper. And then if they're under a certain age, then they're free. But they can't be in a class by themselves. They have to be with an adult. I think it's under the age of 8. But we do highly suggest that you bring the kids, let them learn, let them come be inspired too and have fun. And if you're bringing your family, but they're not participating in the expo, Gaylord is massive. It has a water park. It has alligators they feed, like little tiny ones, not big ones. And during this time of year, and that's why we really love Gaylord in the fall, is especially October before Halloween. They have Halloween stuff all month. So there's trick-or-treating at night, some nights. They have a light show inside the middle of the area. And they have all sorts of stuff, family stuff. I think right now they have a Build-A-Bear station inside Gaylord. So there really is a ton to do. So even if you're coming for the day, like, utilize the hotel. Have fun at Gaylord as well. It's so much fun. There's so much to do. So yes, we, as the expo itself, is family friendly, but we also picked a location that is family friendly as well. I have bins to bring. I'm excited to see your bins. Oh, wait, I didn't click it. There. Sorry. I'm excited to see your bins. Oh, no, it's Connie. I'm sorry. I did not see your name when I clicked that. Sometimes it doesn't work. I apologize. Ray, bring the kids. There will be stuff for them to do. Yes, and I know several of the vendors, like Dan, are making their vendor booths very kid-friendly as well, and allowing them to be engaged and learn and be creative, because that's what we really love. Okay, good. Suzanne says, I said everything right about the quilting station. Thanks. How close is the Expo to Disney and Universal? Disney is literally down the street. That Gaylord has a shuttle that will take you to Disney. So if you're staying on property, if you're not staying at the hotel, I don't think you're allowed to use the shuttle. But if you're staying at the hotel, you can go ask the front desk and they'll give you the schedule that runs for the day. I believe there's certain inner time intervals that the shuttle leaves, but you can take that from Gaylord as a perk of staying there. Universal is not far. I believe it's only like 15 minutes or so. So the parks are all close, and that includes SeaWorld. SeaWorld is right near Universal as well. They're all in that general area. Plus, you've got Gatorland nearby and all the fun stuff. So definitely check out the parks. And we have on the website, if you go under the About section, we have special Disney discounts, Disney ticket discounts. However, make sure you read everything on there because there are a lot of rules with Disney right now with the pandemic and how things work. You have to buy the ticket and have a park reservation that day. So make sure you read all that. It doesn't guarantee you anything if you buy the ticket, but we do have the discounted tickets that we received from Disney. And no, I was never able to get a hold of Universal to get discounts. They kind of reach out to us. We don't reach out to them. It's the partnership they have with Gaylord. So it works out very well. Is there a shuttle to Disney Springs? I'm not exactly sure where the shuttle goes. I do know that the shuttle goes to Disney. You can call Gaylord Palms and ask them exactly where it goes. But I believe once you get onto the property, you can also then take buses that'll take you to the different locations inside Disney. So definitely check that out. Yes, and Dan's booth, which is inside the Dragon Girl Design Co. booth, he has a very cute service dog named Maui, so definitely go check them out. He might be hiding under the table, napping and chilling, but they're very friendly and they're very fun, and they're going to have all sorts of cool things. And their wine and chat vendor spotlight was 2 weeks ago, so you can check that out on YouTube or the Facebook group. All these are recorded and put up again later on the group, the page on Facebook, as well as our YouTube channel. So you can go and rewatch this at any time if you want to go and jog your memory about whatever we talked about. Is there no more comments? I'm really shocked. While I talk about some stuff, if you guys have any more comments, questions, concerns, please pop them up. Class kits are due. If you have a ticket-based class and you booked a class, but you haven't bought your class kit, if the class requires one, not all of them require a class kit, but a good chunk of them do, please go look. Please buy your class kits. I am starting to send out the messages for anybody that hasn't purchased theirs yet. So you might see something from me if you're one of those folks. But please go ahead and take care of that so we can get the teachers all their monies so that they can make sure they have the amazing kits for you. If you did purchase your class kits, it will say on your account that is pending. That just means that's just what it looks like until you go to the expo. At the end of the expo, everything changes to approved and or confirmed, whatever, received, shipped. You will get your class kit at the beginning of your class. So all you have to do is after you check in, go to your class. If it has a class kit there, the teacher will provide that to you at the beginning of the class. Raffles, did you mention that? I did not. There is a raffle table, which is very sponsored this year. We have some really cool goodies this year again, including quilts. I mean, there's some amazing stuff. Lots of goodies, fabrics, all sorts of fun stuff. But we will have a raffle table as well where you can go and purchase your raffle tickets. They are color coordinated, so you can get $1, $5, $10 raffle tickets. And the prizes in those categories coordinate based off of dollar value. So, the really expensive, cool prizes fall in the higher ticket value. Those you will see the color coordinations and how those work out at the raffle table. You can purchase your raffle tickets from the check-in table, and the exact location of where all the raffle table items are and what those items are will be available at the expo at check-in. And so you can check all that stuff out and see all the cool goodies and decide what you want to buy or how many tickets. And it's always a lot of fun. And we hold the raffle on Sunday. You do have to be present to win, just because there's a lot of fun stuff and some of them are big items. And so definitely check that out. It's Sunday at 5:30, as long as the classes end on time on Sunday. Let's see. We've got another question. If I can click it. My internet's lagging. Okay, here we go. What's the deal with lunch and breakfast? Does Gaylord provide anything like that? So Gaylord Palms is a massive hotel, like I've said before. Go onto their website and you can definitely check out all the restaurants and the food offerings they have. They have restaurants that are sit down, and what I always like to tell people is to get them in the right mindset. We are right next to Disney property, so think Disney property food pricing when you think about how much it's going to cost. I hope that helps explain it. You can get groceries delivered, I believe, from like Instacart and stuff. There's a Publix down the street. There's a Walmart not far away. So definitely, if you're trying to budget, I suggest bringing some groceries as well. Always bring the snacks. Snacks are always good. But inside Gaylord, they do have a bar and grill, which is Wreckers, some really nice sit-down restaurants. But they also have like a coffee bar thing where you can go buy coffee. And then there's also like quick service areas. And they have a buffet now open too that wasn't open last year, which I'm very excited about. I haven't seen the pricing on that yet, but again, think Disney buffet pricing most likely. And yes, Michelle is very right. The one thing that we do offer that we always like to mention is we offer free coffee. So Magical Expo does. And so every day we have water pitchers, coffee, both caffeinated and decaf, and then tea bags that you can get with your hot water. And you can, I'm getting all the questions now about the coffee. Yes. So we have all that. It's offered. It's available all day. Definitely get it in the morning when it's really hot. And it's available as soon as the vendor hall opens. It's usually in the vendor hall area, like the main one by the check-in table. So definitely check that out. It's free coffee. I believe I believe it's Starbucks coffee for those who are picky. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't know, but I think it's like Twinings or Earl Grey tea bags. So it's good stuff. And I know a lot of people, you can bring your own mug. You don't have to use the coffee cup. So if you want to bring your own mug and fill it up and make your coffee, we don't limit you. You can come as many times as you want. And I know some people that's like their lifeline before their morning classes. So yes, we will have the same service as last year with the coffee and the teas. And yep, we've got that. Let's see. Do we just pay for day parking if we're coming locally each day? Yes, ma'am. You will pay for day parking if you're just coming. If you are not staying the night, if you're staying the night, the half off parking that we get as part of the expo at Gaylord Palms is already built into your room cost. If you're coming for the day and not staying the night, please, when you go to check-in, ask for the half off parking card. You have to have like a little physical card that you show when you go to leave the parking garage area. It's only good if you self-park. It does not work on valet. So I'm just going to preface that now. And it gets you half off the current parking rate at Gaylord. So definitely make sure you grab that from the check-in table. And it's there all day. Whoever's sitting there can give you a card and you can have that. And if you're coming for multiple days, just ask for however many days you're going to be there and we will give you that many cards. No worries. Sometimes you can get lucky and there's no attendant and you just go through, but I'm not going to say that's going to happen often. So sometimes you might get lucky. Sometimes you may not. So I'm just throwing that out there. Let's see. Are there hotel rooms left? Yes, there is. And I do believe we still have some in the lower rate, which is the $164 a night base rate, plus taxes and fees. I'm going to add that little caveat. So definitely go check that out. Sorry, it's all another question. And I'm trying to think if I know the answer to that. But yes, we still have rooms available. We did get a last minute bump on our block, which I'm very excited for. So if anybody wants to still book their room, you can. And they sleep up to 4 people. There are taxes and fees that are added onto it. But my suggestion is if you want like 2 queen beds or you want a guaranteed late checkout or something like that, if you do it on the website, they're going to try to charge you extra fees. I have found that if you call, sometimes that's not the case. So if you go onto our website and go under the About section, there's a lot in the About section. Go under the About section to the hotel. There's a link there where you can go see what's available still. There's different categories and different price points. And we really like the Emerald Bay ones that have the balcony where it looks inward to the atrium. It's so pretty. It's so fun. You get to watch the light show from your balcony at night. So definitely check those out. But we should have rooms in every price point still available. I hope that answers your question. Let's see. I'm trying to get the next question to pop up for me. Okay. Can our machines stay in the closet overnight? Yes, they can. We are a little limited on the closet space this year. Next year, there shouldn't be an issue, but this year we might be a little limited on space. So if everybody's going to bring a wagon, there might be an issue. But if you just have a machine or something you do want to keep overnight so you don't have to haul it back and forth to your car, just let us know. We do lock all the rooms, get locked up when there's no attendee in it or at night. Like they're locked up, sealed tight. So because we also keep our personal goodies in there too, right? And we want to keep them safe. So yes, you can if you would like to keep them overnight. This is the question. I don't know, but I believe yes. Does Gaylord have the chargers for the electric cars? I want to say yes. I swear I've seen it. I'm just trying to think where. I think it's like by the front, by the valet area. But that one I don't know off the top of my head. But if you do go to the hotel section of the website, like I was saying earlier, there's a phone number. Call the phone number and see if they do. If they don't, I think there's one. They've got to. I feel like they do. I would just call it and make sure. That's one I don't know. So when you find out, let me know so I have a better understanding of that too. So parking is built into the room cost or additional. Well, it's part of, okay, so parking is, there's the base rate that you pay for the hotel room plus taxes and fees. So one of those fees is your parking, which is automatically discounted half off if you're staying on site through the Expo rate. I hope that clarifies that. FYI, last year we didn't come and go if we weren't staying at the hotel. Don't know if that changed this year. Correct. Yeah, my understanding is you still can't come and go throughout the day for the same, like it's not a come and go pass. It's for parking, you have to pay every time you leave. We have never been able to get them out of that. And it's the third party company that Gaylord uses that has that restriction. So that's also my suggestion is if you want to stay for the day, it's highly suggested you do stay for the day. Try to bring the snacks, the goodies, if you're trying to stay on a budget or, plan in for the cost of eating at the hotel. But I think it's worth it. We have a ton to do all day long. So just FYI. Okay. Lillian says she thinks she saw the charging stations in the parking garage, right? Okay. Keep asking the questions. We're good. I'll keep going as long as you guys have questions. I mentioned the new vendor, Martelli. I'm very excited. That's going to be officially announced on Facebook here or on the social medias here soon. I already mentioned Rossum Designs, which I don't know if you guys, I told you all the backstory on that, but me and Kat were at MegaCon. Kat's one of our awesome teachers, and we saw this artist booth. I mean, there's a ton of artists and they all have amazing work, but there's this one that both of us caught both of our eyes separately. We were not together and we both told each other about this one vendor and we said, that art would look amazing on fabric. Turns out his wife sews and they've been talking about doing it. So guess what? They're debuting their first official fabric line at the expo, at So Magical Expo. We're very, very excited about. And so I want you all to go meet him, talk to him. He's super nice guy, super fun. So yeah, so after Rossum and Martelli, we have no more vendor announcements. We are fully booked up on vendors this year. So very excited about that. Okay, Suzanne says, yes, Gaylord has charging stations in the parking structure. Hey, look. See, when I don't know something, somebody's got to know it. I love it. Thank you, Suzanne. Okay, can we talk to the convention area? Can we walk to the convention area to sit and chill if you wanted? Or is it off limits? I've never seen anybody go off limits for sitting there. They do different than last year during COVID. They didn't have any of the tables or chairs anywhere. They had kind of removed them all. almost all of them are back. It's still not as many as they used to be there, but there are tables and chairs throughout the atrium area where we're located. You can walk to the convention area, which is like right around the corner. We'll have maps available for everybody too. You can grab a hotel-based map, and you can go walk back there. I believe they put most of the they have like couches and stuff back there. You can go sit over there and chill and relax. I do know that it changes here and there. They did just renovate that whole back area, so they might be still adding all the furniture back. But yes, it's very comfy back there. I do highly suggest that if anybody gets a little chilly, bring a jacket or sweater, something light one, because it does get cold in some of the rooms. So yes. Yes, you can walk anywhere in the hotel that doesn't have a door you can't open, I guess. I've walked back to that area a ton of times, and we always go because we're always like, creating future plans for next year and whatnot. Are there currently maps on the website? Yes, you can go on our website as well. Here, and I'll just show it to you. On our website, we have a little map kind of thing. Again, and this will show you guys. If you go under About to the hotel section, you can go on here, and this is what I was talking about. You can go to Book Now. Here's a link here too, and this is the number you can call right here, this 877 number, and then all the perks you get. And then this is the rough map that I stole from their website and highlighted. It's actually a little off because we also have a room over here too that's I need to highlight in yellow. But this is the main atrium area. These are the Emerald Bay rooms. The convention center is back here, but it's got multiple floors, very spacious, roomy. This is the parking garage. And then up here is where you have the valet. And then I'm just trying to see if there's any sign of this charging stations. But back here, you see all the water park area. There's a ton of stuff. Wreckers is right here, and it's right by our rooms that we have along this area. So, I mean, we have a good chunk of the atrium this year. So this is a map, but you can also go onto their website as well, onto Gaylord Palms website, and try to find a different map. That's the one that we typically kind of go with, but we'll have like a bigger printed one that has like legends all over it too. Let's see. Hope that answers your question. Ray says, do we have info for 2022? I do, but I can't release it just yet because we're waiting on like one final thing before we like announce it to the world. I'm fingers crossed hoping to be able to announce it during the expo, but there might be a holdup just based off of we're trying to get some bigger space and move into the convention center next year of Gaylord. And we're just kind of on hold for one last thing before we get the thumbs up or thumbs down kind of thing. So fingers crossed I have good dates for you, but it will still be in fall of 2022. It will still be at Gaylord Palms in Orlando, Kissimmee area. And then we are working on 2023 plans as well already, but I'll leave those as a surprise for another time. I'll just leave you guys on your edge of your seat, but there may be a second location that happens starting in 2023. I'll just leave that at that. Okay, let's see. Oh, we answered that one. Let's see. Can we purchase SME shirts on the site? There is currently some shirts available on the website. They are drop shipped. And I am going to warn you that they do sometimes take up to 2 weeks. So at this point in time, and we're actually getting ready to take them down. So if you're going to do it, I would do it like this weekend. But I also say this. I suggest you wait till you come to the expo. We're going to have a really cool booth this year where we're going to print the So Magical shirts on demand. And we're going to have a lot more options available. So the VIP shirts, you'll be able to add on to your VIP shirts this year for a small extra cost. So if the VIP shirts are going to have the front pocket with the VIP symbol on it, but if you want to add something to the back or the sleeve, you'll have that option for a small fee. But then we're also going to have the 2021 shirts. We're going to have some really fun, cool sayings that kind of match. I don't know if you can see it. I have these are my stickers that are almost, or I'm putting them on the stand to make sure they fit. But we have anything that coordinates to the stickers, we're going to have on a shirt. We have some other really fun designs that are in work right now that I'm super excited about. Like, are you ready for this? I love it. We have a couple other ones, and we'll have different options available for you. And we have spirit jerseys. Oh, I'm so excited. The spirit jerseys are limited in size and quantity. Just putting that out there. But if there is one that you want, we will have an order sheet as well, and we'll make sure that we get that done for you. And all the backs are going to be the same, but you can customize the front of what you want your spirit jersey to look like. So I hope that answers that question. So yes, you can purchase some now, but I highly suggest that you come check out the booth as well and get your shirt printed on demand. It's not like going to be done immediately. I'm just going to throw that out there too. If you're staying for the weekend, I let them know that you're staying for the weekend and you can pick it up later on. But if you're only coming for the day, let them know, hey, I'm only here for today. Can I get my shirt right away? My comments froze on me. Oh, there we go. Ooh, hello. There we go. Will you have irons and ironing mats available this year for the classes we take using fabric? Yes. Last year we had the ironings and ironing mats, and we also added cutting mats and rulers. We have, do I have it? I'm going to make sure to take these out of this room so I don't forget. We also have special So Magical Expo rulers. We have the 6x24s, and then we have the 12x12s available with the cutting mats. You have to bring your own rotary cutter. We don't have those available this year. But those were sponsored too, by the way, by one of our vendors, Off the Wall Quilt. So, and you can go get your own special ruler like that. But there will be irons, ironing mats, cutting mats, and rulers available in each room. There's not one per person. It's 1 to 2 irons, mats, and rulers per classroom. As we grow, we'll add more to that. But it's a way for not everybody to have to bring all their gear and things like that. Just trying to make it a little easier on you. If you have a little travel iron, that always works really nice, and lots of other things. And we don't have, I see your question, Melinda. We don't have ironing boards. They are ironing mats. They're wool mats that go on top of the tables. We don't have room to really put ironing boards per se, but we do have the ironing mats with the irons. So you can definitely use those. We gave you shirt size. Don't recall. Yeah, if you purchased a VIP pass, when you purchased your VIP ticket, there was a section where you had to fill in your size. So I do have everybody's sizes, but I always order extra in every size to make sure that I have enough VIP shirts for everybody. All right. Anybody else got questions? I'm going to keep going. Okay, I think you guys covered a lot what I was going to talk about. We talked about hotel rooms. We talked about class kits. We talked about machine rentals. We talked about all the events on the tab. We talked about D-Stash Bash. I think we covered most everything, y'all. So you guys can keep asking. Y'all can keep asking questions. Let's see. Do you have any vendors that will be servicing machines? I don't have anybody that will be servicing machines at the expo per se, but I do know Sewing Studio can service machines. I don't think they have the ability to do it on site. So you can always go talk to them and see if, I don't know if you're local or not, but you can always go talk to them at the booth and see what they have available for any sort of servicing needs that you might have. What is everybody working on? So if you have more questions, ask the questions. I'm still here. I will stay on for like another 15 minutes if y'all would like. And wow, we scheduled for like an hour and a half. We're at 2 hours. I'm impressed, y'all. So in the meantime, unless nobody else has more questions, which you can still ask, let me know. What is everybody working on? It's always my favorite question, a wide chat. This is impressive. You're finishing Halloween costumes. I haven't even Forgot about Halloween costumes. That's impressive. Although Luke said he already wants to be the blow up dinosaur again this year. You know, the ones that everybody laughs and thinks is adorable, which he might be bringing to the expo for the fashion show. He wants to participate. I said, okay, you can cosplay as a dinosaur. But that's impressive that you're working on those and finishing them up already. Ray's cutting out H2O to goes to bring to the booth that will be for sale. I know, I saw your big old stack. She's got some cute fabric too, so definitely go check that out if you're not brave enough to make your own H2O to go. She'll have it ready. Oh, hi. So I haven't made one of those yet. I love Lynn's handmade designs. And if anybody's on her page or group, tell her she has to come teach us next year because we really want her to come teach. That'd be amazing. Not working on anything. On mini vacay in New York, visiting my mom. Oh, enjoy your vacay. Thanks for calling in while you're on vacay. That's so fun. I saw the picture of the backyard. Was that in New York? I'm very impressed. Terry Joe, more masks, and I'm done with class kids. Oh, Terry Joe. Is Alfie there? Say hi to Alfie for me. More masks. Ah. But I'm glad you're almost done with your class kids. Terry Joe's got, like, I think the most classes besides Fran. I don't know. They might be tied with each other this year. So I'm impressed that you have almost all your kits done. Michelle's working on all the things for SME. Yeah. Yeah. I put up on the Instagram page. What are y'all doing to prepare for So Magical? Fill it out because I want to repost it. I think those are so fun when people ask the questions. I think next week we're also going to have a Ask Me Anything type post so we can answer all the questions as well prior to the expo. Ooh, Dan's finishing the Seven Dwarfs. Ooh, I'm excited to see. I haven't seen the progress photos on this one yet, so I'm very excited. I get to be surprised with y'all when he finishes drawing this. I'm very excited. Ray said, I finished shooting the tutorial for this today, releasing the video while at SME. Ooh, dun, dun, dun. Oh, and I also need a consensus. Should we do, I did a mini live last year at So Magical where I kind of walked around into some of the classrooms as long as the teacher said, yeah, they didn't mind me doing it. Because I don't want to impede on progress, especially if, it's like crunch time. But what's the consensus on doing a couple lives? Nothing crazy, but just like going around and talking to people and saying, hey, kind of thing. I like doing it. I think it's fun to see those who can't make it can kind of see all the fun things that we get to do and all that jazz. Lynette, you are late. Well, that's okay. We're glad you came. We had like a 2-hour-long session of talking to Glitterbug Fairy and Bows and Clothes and answering all the questions. So if you got a question, Lynette, feel free to drop it here. Hi, Alfie. Okay, Lillian. Oh, the backyard was in Florida. Oh, that was pretty. Well, enjoy New York. Okay, Fran is working on the 50th anniversary Dapper outfits. Yeah, I'm so impressed. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, 50th anniversary for anybody that's not a big Disney fan on here is like a week. It's literally a week away. It's a week away for the anniversary and then 2 weeks away from the expo. So nobody freak out or anything, okay? It's going to be fun. But yay, Fran, I'm excited. I can't wait to see yours and Leland's matching outfits. What made you want to start SME? Whoa, where'd that question come from? See, I need to screen these questions. Okay, what made me start SME? Story time. I was a part of a Facebook group. Won't name it. And there was just a lot of people who really like sewing and magical things. Let's put it that way. Disney. And I was like, oh, we should like all meet up or do some sort of meetup or something and like sew together or something. I don't know. I wanted like sewing friends. And I asked for that turned out really well. So what happened was it was this Facebook group was originally called Sewing Disney Meetup or something like that. And I was looking around at hotels. I was like, oh, I'll get us some group rates or we'll make it like a mini retreat at Disney. And then somehow I ended up at Gaylord. And then somehow I was like, I'll add vendors. So I had always wanted to do like a big event, but I didn't I don't know. I just wanted to have sewing friends, and I wanted people to come together who love similar things and to be inspired and to learn and do all the things. So it evolved, and all of a sudden Damien will tell you this every time, because he says every time I say, "Hey babe, I have an idea," he says it costs money. uh, but I told him, I was like, "Hey, I have this idea." I was like, "What if we did this event?" And he's like, "Do you think people would come?" I was like, "I don't know, but even if only like 20 people come, and then it'll be fun, and we'll have classes, and we'll have things that you can go buy, and let's do a fashion show. Why not?" And then all of a sudden, the first year we hit 160 people, which blew our minds. And then we thought at first it was going to be like a one-time thing, but then after the first day, we had so many people saying, can we do this again? This is fun. And I swear, I'm not saying this to brag at all, I promise. But I was utterly shocked, because I was like, oh, we pulled it off. Great. Oh, wow. And then we found that everybody just kind of, they love it too. They love it for the same reason. And it's just because we all found a place where we have similar, I don't know, we all want to learn and be inspired and have sewing and crafting friends and learn something new. So that made me start SME, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I need a better story. But yeah, so I really enjoy it, and it's become my like passion. I wear a So Magical shirt every day, by the way. There's apparently running jokes on what color shirt I'm wearing that day. But now I have almost like a full drawer of nothing but So Magical shirts. It's a lot of fun. I love it. And I love being able to bring everybody together, and I got my wish. I have all the sewing and crafting friends, and I have some amazing friends from this. Okay, so enough sob story. Oh, Lynette says, I'm helping Connie with stuff for the expo. Yay! I'm so excited that you guys are going to both be there this year. Yes to lives. Okay, everybody's saying yes to lives. I think a live is great for those who can't make it. Yes, I agree. I know, because you said ask me anything. I know. I was not prepared for that one. I was like, okay, what other things do I need to answer? Lisa and I will be at Magic Kingdom on the 1st. Man, good luck to y'all, because I don't think I'm brave enough to hit the parks that day. I think most of my friends are going to be there, but I will be at home. I'll watch and be working on some magical stuff. Oh, we love you too, Lillian. Lillian's her and Stephanie, her daughter, are one of the originals who came the very first year. There's a few of you guys on here, a few of y'all on here. So I appreciate everybody coming back and growing with us and seeing this flourish and becoming something really cool. Kristen says, I don't have any sewing friends, so thank you for starting it so I can make it. We will make sure that you leave So Magical with some sewing friend, because trust me, it's very funny. I think one of the group chats I'm on a few group chats, and one of them cracked me up. Was somebody said, haha, Kayla, did you ever think that this group of ladies would be friends? And I said, no, never in a million years, but here we are. And they're all so unique people. Like, I feel like if it wasn't for us meeting each other through the expo, we would have never thought like we would be friends. I guess, if that makes sense. It's just different dynamics, different personalities, and very different backgrounds. And some of my groups of friends are from all over the US, and somehow we always make time to meet up and see each other, not just at the expo. So yes, we'll make sure that you have sewing friends when you leave here. That's the ultimate goal, is inspiration and sewing friends. Oh, thanks, Ray. I'll try to work on my delivery next time. After this expo, the chat sharing and helping continues on our Facebook group, Kristen. Yes, that's so true. Everybody talks and hangs out and chats in the group afterwards, especially after the expo, when they're like finishing a project, or maybe they didn't finish at the expo, or new patterns come out. People post about it. It's lots of fun. And we're trying to grow and make it to where we have other fun things we can do in between the expos. I have these goals. We're going to get there one day, I promise. But yes, always stay on the group. It's lots of fun. Let's see. Ooh, Suzanne says she worked on ornaments for the ornament exchange. Oh, yay. I'm excited to see the ornaments. That's one of that and the ears, I think, are the only exchanges we've had all 3 years. Every year we get some really unique ones. Like we have Okla Rudy's meetup this year, which is should be interesting. There's a lot of y'all interested in that. I'm getting some messages. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, Lynette, I missed the first year. I did go last year with Connie, and we had a great time. Yes, it was amazing getting to meet you both last year. I think it's so neat when everybody shares, and like even if you could stop in for just a few hours, it's very cool to see everybody. I know I never thought I'd be here doing this. Welcome to the group, Dan. We're glad you're here. We're glad Lisa pulled you in and got you to come and do a booth and hang out with us. Yes, we try to cater to all sorts of crafting types, including digital media and 3D printing, and those are all crafts, just like wood turning. And I'm trying to come up with a really obscure one for not next year, because we already got some obscure ones next year, but in 2 years, I don't know. I think I found one. We'll see. I got to find somebody that'll actually teach it. So yes, definitely join the groups. And I don't know. I was going to say something, but now I'm blinking. I think I've covered everything, and we're definitely almost to 2:15. Does anybody else have any questions, or you want to share what you're working on? I'm working on badges and programs and VIP shirts. The new printer, y'all, is super cool. It's she's thick, she's hunky, she's a big girl. Oh, and the stickers are getting done. There's a lot going on in our household, but I'm hoping y'all are gonna have a blast when you come hang out with us. Okay, if nobody else has anything, because I see people winding down, I am going to hop off. Every time I say this, somebody asks a question. So I'm going slow because my comments lag behind a little bit. Just want to make sure before I keep going. Are we good? Okay, cool. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, you want a screenshot of your classes or need help navigating the website, whatever it is, feel free to message me. I usually get back within 24 hours. Sometimes life happens, you know what I mean? And we will make sure that you're squared away and taken care of. Make sure you're in the Facebook group. Make sure that you buy your ticket and you get your room booked and do all the fun things. So thank you guys for one of our longest wine and chats in a while. And oh, wait. Yes, Elaine, name badges. Here, I did a sneak peek of them. The badges are big this year. They're the size of the MegaCon badges. I didn't copy it, I swear. And then the back even has a QR code this year, so the schedule will be on the back of the badge. We're going to revamp the page to make sure all the schedules are on there, but the schedule's on there, and you can just scan the QR code from the back of your badge, which is really cool. Thank you, Terry Jo, for the idea. And I don't know, we might put something down here. I haven't decided yet if we're going to or not. I have an idea what I want to put, but we'll see. And then, yes, and you'll get the lanyards. And so as soon as those are done and I finish printing everybody's names to go on the bottoms, because everybody's names will be printed on a sticker and added to here, and they'll go on the lanyards and they'll be ready to go for when y'all come to check in. I'm very excited. So make sure you say your first and last name based off of what your ticket says, not your maiden names or your married names, because that was always fun. People's names change quite a bit, me included, but it happens. So yes, ma'am. Okay, now I think I'm done for the night. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we will have one more wine and chat before the expo. We're gonna have one next Friday, I believe, with Lauren Mormino from Mormino, and we saved one last vendor spotlight, so she's going to hop on with us next Friday. And so if anybody has any more questions, you can also ask it there, but you can ask it in the group. We have some amazing people who are group experts, or we even have an official moderator now. Michelle's now officially a moderator, and we have people who help answer all your questions when I'm not on there. And so definitely ask the questions there. Everybody's super friendly, and just everybody wants to just have fun. So, okay, I'm going to stop saying goodbye, and I'm actually just going to say goodbye. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.